Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand. Call devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand, call
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge. A little countdown to green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. It is that time of the night. Of course, my countdown to green music is missing. So, those things happen. It is. I'll fix that for tomorrow. It is. It's Tuesday night racing. That's what we've got. Truck Series action here for Chop Shop Racing Leagues, as iRacing is your platform for sim racing. A lot of changes coming to the road circuit of iRacing, and looked at their upcoming season 2 patch notes today. It was pretty awesome to see. We're going to be in it for a little right-hand turns, a little left-hand turns, a lot of speed, a lot of chicane running, maybe some wheel hopping, maybe some wrecks. You know. The things that happen. It is Watkins Glen. It is going to be a good race. It's going to be good. Good to see Chop Shop out there. Much love to you, dear. Thank you, Budgie, for being out there. It is the first race of the round of 12. That's what it is. Admin Box Premier Racing Setups, Track Racer, and of course, Speedy Trophies, who is the title sponsor of this series. Much love to Speedy Trophies. We're running 45 laps tonight. Stage lap's going to be completion on lap 10. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like, sir. 4 sets of tires, 100% fuel, one faster pair for the drivers tonight on this road course. Track temperature, a blistering 112 degrees. Some elevation changes. The toughest part of the racetrack for me on this racetrack is the backstretch chicane, just having your braking zone and not getting into somebody back there. But turn 1 is where we see a lot of actions. Again, stage lap's going to be completion of lap 10. No inversion for the series this time by. Alex, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. How about your championship standings? As it would be, Nathan Bigart leads the championship standings over Eric Schaefer. 13 points separate those two drivers. Colby Hartung sits third in the point standings for the round of 12. If the points were solidified today, we would see John Hammond on that bubble. So John's going to have a comfortable, calm race today. Find himself at least in the top 10, maybe in the top 5. We'll see how that's going to work out. Strategy is going to play in. Fuel strategy is going to play in today, because 45 laps means that once they get to the stage lap, there's a chance that if they come in and they fuel up from there, they're going to be just fine here for this track. Yeah, so that's what it is. Greg Whitehead back here. Of course, Newbrow, Fred Chase, all working for it. Michael Newbrow, he's somebody who could get something done here. How about your Best of the Rest championship? It's going to look as such. We're going to see Coulter Jr. Berkey is not in the point standings. That was one of the last drivers. I don't know why it didn't take him out of that, but it's okay. I can fix that in 2 shakes. As the drivers go to work or get ready to go to work, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah, Berkey right there. It didn't take him out of that. There we go. Send data. Okay. There it is. Coulter Jr., Robert Church, Jerry Culver, Brad Dove, Cody Kinsey, Hayden Malcolm, Ed Perry, Chris Roberts, and that is according to finishing position. That's kind of where they're at. Anthony Shook, Alex Thompson, Ryan Went, Donnell Williams outside looking in for the round of 8. 2 races in the round of 12. They're going to take a break next week while we call we're going to be calling a charity race next Tuesday. So that's going to be a ton of fun. So they're going to have a bye week next week. They'll come back for the cutoff race in about 2 weeks. Is Watkins Glen is magnificent. One of the things I wanted to push out there, this thing is 2.42 miles, but it is a lot of sweeping curves. Passing zones are pretty much anywhere you can see a bend in this racetrack. If you're going to try to make a pass, that's where you're going to do it. If you get into the straightaways, you'd better have the drive off to be able to do so. So that's pretty much what you see. You'll see the track map up here just a little bit. 14-mile-an-hour wind is another issue here. The trees aren't shaking near as much as what you would think they would be, but it's gonna be good. It is gonna be good. How about it? Your starting grid for tonight's race. Your Stay Tuned Sports pole sitter is going to be Nathan Bigart, who won in the GT3 Series yesterday. Colby Hartung, your outside pole sitter. Zane Bailey, Anthony Crownover are going to make up row number 2. Eric Schaefer, Jorge Rincon, row number 3. Brandon Banks, John Hammond, row number 4. Michael Strickland, Jeremiah Burke in row number 5. Row 6 will be Chris Roberge. And Mr. Church himself. Down the starting grid we go. Jason Day, Justin Zukic, and then TJ Krober, Mark Retchid. Jeff K and Brad Dev are going to be row number 9. Row 10 will be Donna Williams and Michael Newbrow. Ed Perry, Greg Whitehead in row number 11. Alex Thompson, Anthony Shook in row 12. Row 13 will be Coulter Jr. and Fred Chase. Jerry Culver, Hayden Malcolm, and Michael Bosvert. Taylor Field, 29 drivers in today's race, and they are ready to go. Stay tuned, sports, the best in podcasting out there when it comes to anything sports. So make sure you check them out and give them some love and give them some support. Find them on anywhere that you might find your podcasting platform, whether that's Apple iTunes, Spotify. You know, they've got it. And they also have a YouTube channel out there, so make sure you check them out. Make sure you, of course, join Chop Shop Racing's Discord. That's what Budgie just put up for me out there. Yeah, all the good things. Nathan Bigart ready to rock and roll. Drivers look to be having some fun. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. Thank you, Mr. Van Ness. Thank you to Alex once again. Thank you to everybody watching everywhere. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. You can watch wherever you want to watch. It is your choice, your custom choice. And we have a couple of driver cams tonight. Alex Thompson's going to be one of those driver cams. He is back into the number 16, trying to compete in the Best of the Rest Championship. He did himself a little bit of practicing this week. Did a little bit of chit-chatting about what he was going to be doing. Greg Whitehead jumping to pit road. Here is Nathan Bigart, current points leader in the round of 8. Now, the round of 12. The round of 8 is going to be a 2-race playoff for the championship, so it would be the best average finish out of those drivers. So they will crown a champion here in just about 4 short weeks. Well, technically 5 with the break, but 4 short weeks would be it. Jason Day bringing out the driver cam. It is a road course, so if he can blame me. It's all good. I don't mind. So yeah. Thank you for the drivers under the Chop Shop Racing driver cams. It is presented by Chop Shop Racing each and every week, and we love and appreciate it, as it would be a ton of fun, right? A ton of fun. Yeah. It's going to be a fast race for a 2.5 mile track. These lap times are fast. They really are. Absolutely devastating to flies. How about a Detroit Lion fan? That's pretty awesome. Love to see it. All right, drivers ready to go. There is a look at what the pace car is going to be doing here as we take a look at where pit road entrance is. Pit road, massive undertaking, especially because you're up to speed right there. You're going to have to make that sharp right-hander and make sure you're good to go. All right, leaders ready to go. Turn 1's about to be busy. They're going their green. '20 hard on the brakes. Zane Bailey. Going around. Big wreck, turn 1. Zane Bailey, Newbrow, Coulter Jr. Newbrow hard on the brakes. Zane Bailey into the corner. That's what I talked about, turn 1. All over the back bumper. And hard to the brakes, just got a little bit free. And then stepped on the throttle again. So a bunch of drivers. Oh, it was Donnie, Coulter Jr., the 6. Everybody trying to avoid all that. We'll get rolling. So Zane Bailey up to speed once again. Bigart leads as they would be. Thank you, Budgie. Create the clip. Oh, the track map is too high. I don't use the track map too much for these fine folks, so let's get it all squared away. Thank you, Budgie, for the clip. All right. See if we can get that thing down just a little bit further. A little bit too much. Find the happy medium in there. Bam. That might work. We'll see how it looks whenever the other logos pop up. Colby Hartung. Half second in stage win is going to maximize all the points that you can get here. Anthony Cronover sits in third. Eric Schaefer off one from the start of the race. Brandon Banks up two. Biggest move of the race right now. Fred Chase. Anthony Shook just behind, as it would be. Into the outer loop section. Long short straightaway, turn 10 is going to be the left-hander you see from Anthony Shook just ahead. Alex Thompson sees the 20 in there. Thompson running to the inside. Thompson trying to get another spot out of that. Pushes up and out of the corner. Thompson going for a pass at 5. Round of turn 12. A little bit of nose damage on the 16. He'll be fine. Again, they're going all the way to stage completion of lap 10. Colby Hartung, 113.14 fastest lap of the race. Nobody really running the 112s just yet as they start to wiggle around just a little bit. Drivers who save some tire are going to be able to do a lot here. John Hammond, right where he started back here in 8th. Stryker just ahead of him. Up and out. Good wheel hops through the chicane. Turn 8 busy. Ed Perry off the racing surface coming to pit road. Something happened to Ed, so that one fast repair will come into play here. Jerry Culver, tailor of the field. NASCAR for Dummies on board. Here's Coulter Jr. still with a little bit of nose damage. Bosworth has that 32. Putting the energy in. New Brown trying to work his way back forward. 126.08 his last lap. As they still press on. Greg Whitehead has Brad Dove just ahead. Dove at the 25. Give it a little bit of love. How about Jason Day around Justin Zikic? Oh, the humanity. And 29 drivers on this lap at Perry to pit road. Get a little bit of the nose work done. We'll see how it works. Coulter Jr., same concept. If he can sort of stay on the lead lap at Perry, 45 seconds on pit road. We'll see what happens with Coulter Jr. here. He's got that right. He's missing his right side right now. Gary Culver having an off track there for a moment. He's good to go. Bigard, fastest lap of the race, 112.80. Alex Thompson, big issue here, having an off track. Fred Chase in the 9 just behind him. So he's got to get up and running here. Eric Schaefer making a pass here. He gets around Brandon Banks as they head for turn 1. Rincon, Anthony Cronover, very close. Stryker, 113.85 coming around. Coulter Jr. coming around pit lane as well. Coulter Jr. trying to stay on the lead lap. As Nathan Bigart and Colby Hartung just ahead. He is the first driver a lap down. Jerry Culver would be the next driver if they are looking at it with 5 laps complete this next time by. Bosworth, 5 of 45 here. Drivers save a little bit of fuel early here. We're trying to cycle some things forward. It's a hot racetrack. Colby Hartung. Big energy. All right, we're going to refresh SDK for everybody. Because, well, let's face it, it's not showing accurate things. Excuse me. I like it. You're all out there watching. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Everybody doing yourselves some justice. RB giving us some love. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. like it. I like it. Hey, my chat log is working. There's the exclamation point Budgie out there. Thank you, Budgie. Let's go, striker for Mr. Van Nest. Love to see everybody out there putting up the energy. Keep yourselves rolling, folks. Y'all are doing fantastic. Oh, man. Oh, Bosford having an issue. Oh, don't back up. Brad Dove coming around. There's the PXN driver, Hayden Malcolm in the 5.9. Dove still looking forward. Bosford putting himself in a good spot. 2.5 seconds. The gap here, 7 of 45. Colby Hartung sees Anthony Crownover in second. Crownover 1:14.63 as the tire's going to work. Eric Schaefer in fourth. Rincone's going to be in fifth. Brandon Banks in sixth. Stryker's up 2. John Hammond right where he started. Comfortable race for him so far. Berkey's going to be right behind him, though. And Ford moving forward. Roberge out there to Ford again. He's changing it up there, folks. Churchy leading Zukic and Jason Day around. Jeff K up 3. As the 41 goes to work. Krober right in 15th where he started. Zane Bailey on 13, trying to push his way in. Coulter Jr. having an issue. He had to stop all of a sudden. Doesn't look like he had really anything. He might have gotten a heavy break into the corner here. Oh, he did. A little bit slideways out of the corner. What a save. Good save. Turn it back around, get himself rolling. He's good to go. Good racetrack for him. Thompson in 23rd. Jeremiah coming to pit lane. Jeremiah might be trying to flip the stage here. If that is the case, it's not a bad idea. Bosworth's ahead. Brad Dove working. Coulter Jr. will see Jerry Culver. Jerry Culver just ahead of Bernard here. There's Ed Perry in the 34. Ed Perry in 29th. It's going to be a lap down. Try not to go 2 laps down here on this racetrack. A lap is a lot. 2 laps is even more. Oh, one to the inside. Perry into the braking zone. Double brakes under the corner. You can carry speed out of that corner pretty well. Hartung 1:14.56. Fastest driver on the racetrack. Your race leader currently. Brandon Banks 1:14.9. It'll be all about who can do what, when, where, and how. Big Art. We'll have 2 to go before the end of the stage. A quick completion of the stage, and I'm seeing lap times drastically falling off. Eric Schaefer gets around Anthony Crownover. Rincon up 1. Stryker's going to be at 3. Brandon Banks just behind. He's going to try to make it on fuel. John Hammond in 8th. Long line of drivers down there. Zook having an issue. Fred Chase off track. He is through the carousel portion of this racetrack, getting ready to hit the backstretch chicane. Zane Bailey having an issue as well. Zane Bailey right there. Here's what happened with the 20. Gets into the side of Coulter. Coulter trying to avoid getting his truck damaged there. Took a shot from the 20. And you look at what happened to Zukic. Zukic is right here. Zukic went to get into the chicane right there. I just locked it up. And then spun the Dunkaroo vehicle around. Jason Day almost got into him as well. So that'll be how it works. Newbrow up one. He is trying to make that happen. Schaefer holds on to third. As Big Art comes around the final two corners, he is going to get the stage win. Kobe Hartung will be second. And then 6 seconds back from there will be Eric Schaefer. You see the 0-1 clutching it in. Other drivers. Yeah, he's going to let other drivers go around. That'll be your caution, your stage caution right there. Kobe Hartung making it happen, and he's going to trap the 32 behind him. Bosvert will be your lucky dog. Kobe Hartung was throttling up to try to make that pass. Big Art clutched it in probably a little bit too much. As they'll come around, they'll meet up with the pace car. All right, we're gonna figure out what the strategy is gonna be. There is the pace car. Anthony Cronover will finish fourth. Michael Strickland will be fifth. Brenda Banks will be sixth. Rincon seventh. John Hammond eighth. Robert Church ninth. Roberge ninth. Robert Church 10th. Jason Day, Jeff K. That'll be your top 12 for the stage. Zook, Krober, Wrenchen, Fred Chase, Jeremiah Burke, Zane Bailey, Michael Newbrow, Greg Whitehead. All making it happen. Who's got the strategy? Who's got the strategy? Hey, makes an announcement. It's working, Budgie. It's letting chat know. Hey, if you're sticking around, got a 180-second break starting. All right, I'm going to go warm up my Rice and Andouille. I'll be right back. They're going to come to pit road, and I think a couple of drivers might come to pit road here. We'll see how it's going to work out. 01 definitely coming to pit road. 32 will be your lucky dog. And we'll see who stays out. Does anybody stay out? Well, some drivers might stay out and get the free pass here and try to pit under green. So we'll see what they do. I'll be right back. Alrighty, lights are off on the pace car. Getting ready to go back into turn 10. And they'll come around turn 11 to get themselves on the front straightaway. Massive undertaking for all these drivers to be able to get out there and do it. Alex Thompson, last driver on the lead lap, able to get the fast repair taken care of. Coulter Jr. He's got some massive nose damage. Hopefully he's doing okay. Thank you, Budgie, for the hydrate and stretch. I appreciate you, dear. We're ready to go. I'm ready to go. They're going to do their thing. We're going to have some fun. How about they do it? Muscarella Motorsports getting you the caution. Check out Muscarella Motorsports at MuscarellaMotorsports.com. Green flag. Turn 1, Boozy. Oh, big wreck out of turn 1. Over the corner. Oh, had to avoid Burke there. Went to the inside, locked up the tires, went across the nose of the 4 and the 5-3. Oy vey. Hard time. Under pressure. Brandon Banks takes over second. John Hammond in third. Over big off track over there. Jeremiah off track. Okay. Here's what happened. Oh, braking. Shot the inside. Got up into the 75. 75 was running third. And oh, trying not to pull forward. Oh, you got to flip that bad boy around. John Hammond working. Here's a look overhead, folks. So what's going on? There's Zane Bailey. He's going to be in 8th. Big Art is going to be out front. Brandon Banks in 2nd. Michael Strickland holds on to 3rd. Schaefer does come to pit road. He gets his fast repair and comes ball back out. There's Alex Thompson. Burke comes to pit road as well. He takes his fast repair. Hayden Malcolm just behind all these drivers. It's going to be the first driver lap down. Ed Perry just working the best that he can as everybody settles themselves in. We're going to be 16 of 45. We've got 29 laps to go next time by. Turn 2, turn 3 up into the S's here. Turn 4, the right-hander that goes back the other way. This is where the high-speed section of this racetrack is. Up into the chicane. Makes up a couple of turns around this racetrack. Turn 8 is the turn 8 is where you just saw him. Turn 9 was the right-hander turn back. There is the turn 10. It's going to be the left-hander right here. Turn 11 up into the corner. Now, there's a couple different configurations of Watkins Glen. One thing that one is the short circuit. This is what the drivers are running right now. Technically, if you take away the boot, which is the full circuit, this is where you're going to be kind of working the racetrack. So the S is a turn 3, and technically turn 4 as its own turn. If you don't count the inner loop, that makes the outer loop turn 5. So this backstretch chicane right here, or this chicane right here, the bus stop, is technically not considered a turn according to the Watkins Glen International Short Circuit Track Map. The outer loop would be right here. They would consider that turn 5, and then on the short circuit, turn 10 coming up right here is actually turn 6, and then turn 7 would be the front stretch chicane. But everything that we've ever called and everything that we've ever known, we call that turn 10, and this is turn 11. And turn 5, the outer loop. Big R to Brandon Banks. Not too far. We added a social media to our presence out there. Not only can you watch us on TikTok when it comes to uploading VODs and things like that and little shorts, you can also watch us on Lemon 8. Yeah, I joined that thing. I don't know if I like it. And TikTok kind of just seems like it's it, but more exposure. The more exposure, the better. Jason Day up 9, biggest move of the race right now. It's going to be Fred Chase. He's up 16. As the 9 works, he's going to be in 10th. He started 26th. Anthony Shook up at 9. And Cone in and out of pit road. He is trying to do what he can here to get everything nice and working. Big Archie race leader, Brandon Banks in second, 3.5 seconds the gap. John Hammond in 6th, trying to work his way back forward. Sees Jeff K just ahead. Churchy holding on. We'll see Roberge to the inside of Church. Gonna turn to the corner. There's the penalty of Zane Bailey just behind. God, I'll take her like, sir. I appreciate you. Hey, Michael's mom. She's got it going on. How you doing, dear? I missed your message. I'm sorry. Early, I'm all about it. So sorry about that. Thank you, Budgie, again. Michael's mom has got it going on. Sorry, I've got to, every single time. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate you. Stryker takes over second. Throwing grass out of the side of that truck. That truck looked like it was burning the midnight oil on the outside lane. Debris on the back of that truck, massive when it comes to try to make sure things are good to go. Margie giving us all the clips. I think you do. Mr. Bollinger, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Yeah, I saw it. Ooh, baby. Striker, little wall tap there. I saw it. And lap 1. It's unfortunate. After a scrape on my face. Didn't see it. All right, Facebook. Oh, we got Watkins Glen a couple of days. Yeah, we had Sunday at COTA. We had yesterday at GT3 Series action, which is supposed to be a road course. Watkins Glen today and Watkins Glen on Friday or Saturday. Nothing wrong with having a road course. Nothing wrong with it. Watkins Glen's a ton of fun. John Hammond trying to close in on Jason Day. Brandon Banks hit a second. The gap now between he and Strickland. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, folks. Gotta love it. Gots to love it. I need to check my actions because my chat is supposed to, my YouTube chat's supposed to be going into Discord as well. So I know when people are doing stuff. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Yep. It worked. Never mind. Budgie, I'll send you a screenshot of what it looks like. It's pretty awesome. It lets me do that. And one thing I want to do is I want to set up like If anybody's watched Pirate Software, I want to set my alerts up similar to what he does. 17 spots gained for Fred Chase. Zukic gains a spot. TJ Krober's going to be up 4 as well. Newbrow up 8. As Anthony Crownover just behind. Crownover just right at 115.35. Mark Retched out there in the old 24. YouTube's just quiet tonight. It is. Y'all can just do your thing. Budgie, can you do the exclamation point donate thing? We want to make sure that we continue to put that out there so that way we're $245 away, folks, from finishing up the PC and being able to possibly, if I can get a 4K monitor at some point, do that. Mark Retchin hit the chicane a little fast, so he's going to give it up. Thank you, dear. Much love. Larry, thank you very much again from the other day. You're a legend, sir. Yeah, Chop Shop Racing is going to be recruiting at some point for this truck series on Tuesday nights. I know that they've only got about 4 or 5 weeks left, but you definitely want to make sure that you get out there and you support the drivers, because I'm going to tell you what, there's going to be a lot of racing for, I think we're going to be at season 5. Tuesday nights, my longest running stream. I started on a Tuesday night. My last iRacing broadcast will more than likely be on a Tuesday night. That's at least the way that I've planned it. I will be doing, when I get the opportunity to test some things out, Eric Schaefer right behind Donnell Williams there. When I get the chance to test some things out, I'm going to be trying, of course, I'm going to be trying to make this mic hold itself up with the mic stand. These are just broken, folks. But the one thing that I will be doing is I'm going to make sure that we continue to try to push forward and continue to do what we do. So, yeah, check out Chop Shop Racing Discord if you want to join the next stream. We are actively going to be starting a new league ourselves, but that new league is going to be just for it's going to be a Gen 6 league. We're going to be doing it. We're going to be raising money for charity and for the the drivers. It's going to be the charity of the driver's choice at the end of the season. We're going to donate half the money that we raised with admissions right to them. 14 trying to hold out the 20. 38, 14 trying to work back forward. Eric Schaefer has maximized his input. He's going to shoot to the inside of the 25. Mark Retchin just ahead. 25 into the back bumper to the 4. 25 trying to get up into the S's, gets out of the back bumper, does not make the contact. It's good to go there. Shook coming to pit lane. Nathan Big Art working. Thank you, Budgie. You're a legend. Much love to you. I said we had COTA. Yeah, we had COTA on Sunday, and then we had the GT3 series on the Circuit of the Americas. COTA, Circuit of the Americas. That's what I said. And then, yeah, don't be ashamed of road courses. Road courses help your oval. I encourage people to do their thing. Get out there and run some road courses. It helps all of your corners. Check it out on our Chop Shop Racing Driver Camps. Chop Shop is a sponsor of Signature Esports, along with Lunatic Design, Cino Carpets, Muscarella Motorsports, and of course Thompson Racing. Alex Thompson, one of those drivers out there in the field, just trying to maximize his input. He's going to be a lap down, but you know what? He's doing all right. He just needs to carry on some points, right? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Your race leader, Nathan Big Art. We'll see a couple of drivers just ahead of him. There's the one of Coulter Jr. trying to continue to have a day. Sometimes we want to have a day to forget when we're running courses like this. One to the inside. Oh, one to the inside of the one. Woo. You don't know. Hold on to it. He looks like he's stressing a little bit. How about Jason Day? Jason Day sitting inside the top 5. He's got Jerry Culver just ahead of him. And John Hammond right back here chasing him down. Reverse and Robert Church doing a good job as well. Jason Day driving for the Detroit Lions. You see his on-screen point of view. He's doing himself a thing. Now he just needs to finish the race and have a clean race. We got new sounds for everybody. A couple of new sounds for, let's see. We got new sounds. We got this sound for church. Yep. When I see Stryker coming to chat and start talking. Yep, love it. Sherry, thank you for the... Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. You're amazing. Then, what else we got? Of course, we've got doves. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Let's see. When I wreck.
Emotional damage.
Yep, that's when I wreck. And then there's one more. I'm missing one. Where'd it go? Yep. Oh, it's not on my soundboard. This is for Mr. Hammond. They call him Superman. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, DVR. What's yours? You don't have one. They've paid a lot of my bills. 7-second lead for Big Art and Stryker. And Stryker's is actually, where's it at? Sounds. Stryker's is actually this one when he puts in Stryker. Thank you, DVR. All right. Here's these two going at it. It's Brad Dove, Mark Retchen. See John Hammond getting around Jerry Culver up and out, trying to put himself in a better spot. Chris Roberts trying to close in the distance as well. Churchy back air rolling. Looks like he might be coming to pit road here. He is. He's got some things going on. Newbrow coming around to make the pass. Newbrow will go to 9th, up 11 spots. Newbrow is your biggest mover of the race currently, as Krober will be up 5. 19 laps to go. Big Art. Seeing a couple of drivers trail out. That's going to be Fred Chase and looks like Jeremiah Burke back there. The Budgie's dancing. Churchy on pit road. Fast repair. A little bit of fuel. Says bye. See you later. Church running a good race. Colby Hartung and Zane Bailey trying to play catch up here. Church has been doing pretty phenomenal here. 11 spots for the 6th. Trying to get himself into the round of 8. Robert's one of the drivers looking ahead as well. Zuka driver not inside the playoffs, but he's out there running. Give himself some justice here. We got a full week of racing, folks. Tomorrow, Sim 500. They're going to be out there running. I believe they're running. I can't even remember what they're running. Let's go to my stream schedule real quick. We ain't gonna do that. My stream schedule. Well, look at Such. Bam. Talladega tomorrow night for the Go Racing Diecast Xfinity Series. Geomax Dirt Outlaws at Volusia on Thursday. Friday's going to be Darlington of the Chop Chop Racing Cup Series. Richmond for the Ballistic Powder Puff Series. Watkins Glen for the Chop Chop Xfinity Series. Phoenix for our Sunday Fun Day Racing. And then Talladega in the AMP Racing League. I had to, I put it in our Discord that we're starting that Gen 6 League. It is going to be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. I realized that when I copied some stuff over, I put 12 p.m. Eastern on the original post. It is 2 p.m. Eastern is when the session will go live. It will be green flag racing. Depending on the track, somewhere around the 237 mark, somewhere around there. Stryker coming around. He hits turn 1. He is trying to maximize some time. Thompson coming to pit road. Gotta do what he can. Big Art, 114.29. Striker, 115 flat. Brandon Banks, 115.75. Jason Day, 116.72. Some drivers might be saving some fuel here. John Hammond pushing forward. His last lap, a decent one. Roberts just ran his fastest lap of the race, though, 115.31. Zook ran a 116.68. Fred Chase going around. No, come on, Fred. Oh, heavy on the brakes. Throttle and brake right there. That'll put you up in the flat. Yeah. Hey, if you haven't done so, make sure you hit that like button out there on YouTube, folks, because Facebook's winning. Twitch, you guys keep being awesome. That's the way I see it. That is the way I see it. 16 laps to go. Watkins Glen International Raceway. This is going to be a fast race tonight. So, you know, we get races that last over 2 hours. This one's going to be about an hour and some change. Brandon Banks just behind Fred Chase. Going board the banged up 5-4. Well, he's not banged up. He looks fine. Call it the dang old 5-4. Slipstream braking zone for the 9. Downshift for Brandon Banks. It's going to go to the inside. Going to roll. Try not to drift up out of the racetrack. Roll back into the throttle through. Third gear. There they go. These stock cars get out there and they run massive laps, massive speed. It's crazy to see the torque these trucks get on this racetrack. Now, right now, the trucks unofficially inside the iRacing platform right now. They're running the Circuit of the Americas. Gonna join the Gen 6 League? Well, you know how to sign up there, Bollinger. Appreciate it. It'd be fun. Oh, go Bears. Well, Hayden Malcolm on the outside. Roberts had to lock the tires up. Fred Chase there. Oh, the 32 into the back bumper to the 98. Come on, Roberts, let's go. I like that guy a lot. Come on, Chris. 14 laps to go. Oh, no, Fred had another issue. No, come on, Fred. The chicane might have bit him. Oh, I think his truck was tore up enough that he reset to pit road. Big Archer race leader, 8.7 second lead. Striker's going to be in second. Brandon Banks in third. Check it in. Where is Eric Schaefer? He's inside the top 8 right now. He's had to work his way forward. Roberge coming to pit road. Schaefer will make that pass. He's behind the 41. There's Jeff K. Or trying to work the inside. Schaefer's been able to work his way back forward. 116.03 his last lap. Big Art just ran a 115.08. Striker 115.15. Brandon Banks 115.43. John Hammond 115.66. Hammond having a solid day. So was Jason Day. Day right behind him. 1.5 back. Closest battle on the racetrack between two drivers. Zukic and Eric Schaefer. See some defense here. Zuka in 6th. Schaefer 5,042 on the I rating. Jeff K getting around Bosworth. Jerry Culver getting around him as well. Got to hold on to what he has. Schaefer came in on, when he came in on 14, he had to get that, I think he had to get that fast repair. He can just go. Schaefer 47 seconds away, but he can just run laps. Big Art 1:14.97 last time by. Stryker behind the 38 of Anthony Shook. Sees a little bit of extra work as they go. Schaefer 18 seconds to try to close. Brad Dove coming to pit road. Bosworth having an issue. I'm all Mike. That is up there around that turn 1 section near pit road exit. We have to stop, it does look like. 0-1 to the front straightaway. Thank you, Bollinger. I got you. What number are you going to be? Oh, you put it in there, right? All right, let's take a look. Number 3. Gotcha. Wrong one. That's the 6 out. Wrong one. Wrong place. There is no request. Everybody needs to fill it out on the link I provided. That's where I'm putting everything. That's where the roster goes. And all the driver information goes over to a spreadsheet for me. And I will be keeping it all good. That's what it's going to be. Be a good time for some racing. I think Budgie's going to like the Gen 6 era. She got to watch us drive them the other day. I think we drove the Gen 6. I can't remember. I got taken out, but she said it was fun, so that's what matters. 9 seconds between Stryker, Brandon Banks. Buddy splitting it. Churchy jumping to pit road. Oh, no. What happened to Church? Oh, he got a hard lick there. Something's going on with the truck. He got free. Hit the inside wall. Right behind the race leader. Oh, hit the tires on the grass. Oh, man. John Hammond coming around. He's in 4th. 2 seconds the gap. Anthony Shook having an issue. Hayden Malcolm jumping to pit road. 11 laps to go. Big Art. 9 seconds and trying to close. Stryker in second. 1:15.43 last time by. Brandon Banks 1:16.17. John had a 1:17.11, but hey, don't count him out just yet. Newbrow trying to close in on Eric Schaefer. Newbrow gets around a couple of drivers. Colby Hartung came in on 19. Crownover came in on 23. These drivers have cycled through a little bit of pits. Has cycled through the pits. Zukic will see Eric Schaefer go around him here. Newbrow coming around. Alex Thompson headed off track. Come on, Alex. He's good. Come on. Thanks, sir. I appreciate you. Much love. I got you squared away. Yes, sir. Mr. RB, I will be. RB, I will be racing. Hopefully we can get Mr. Van Nitz. I want it to be a bigger thing. You know what I mean? I say I want it to be a bigger thing. I want it to be a not bigger thing. I just want it to be a league we all could get out there and, one, raise money for a good cause, but also at the same time, be able to buy some trophies and get out there and race. Yes, sir. I'm going to be racing, or be able to be racing in that series. And we will be hiring a voice. Similar to what we're doing on Sundays with Bollinger, we're going to be hiring somebody to call the races for us. Mark Retchen coming to pit road at 9 laps to go. Big Art clutching. $1:15.58. Yeah, Ace already upshifting into the corner. Going to use a little bit of the slipstream here. try to make it happen. Schaefer, 1:15.64. Going to close in on Jason Day. There's about a 15-second gap. Sounds good, RB. I tell people to sign up early, because if I start hosting races and I start recruiting, then we'll start seeing, hopefully we'll see good things. But yeah, we're going to be hiring a voice. It's like I'm trying to find a sponsor for Sunday so we can give Bollinger some extra love. Supposed to be fun. YouTube, you need 2 more likes. 2 more likes, YouTube. Just 2 more. I'd appreciate it if you do so. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Gonna get us to that double digits. Facebook, you need 1 more for the double digits. Facebook, you keep kicking butt. Tell you what, you guys keep making me popular. Zane Bailey started 3rd in today's race. Had a turn 1 issue. Still rolling. Ed Perry holding on to 24th right now. Churchy out of the race. Coulter Jr. still running. Could be able to pick up. Oh, I think he's going to be able to pick up 1 more spot. It has 3 laps. Makes it happen. Striker, 11.5 seconds. Brandon Banks, 9.5. Now 10 to Strickland. John Hammond, last lap, 1:16 and some change. You can see the pace is just way off right now. A lot of the drivers just trying to sit. Larry, thank you for the like, sir. See, double digits out there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Look at that, 13 likes. Thank you very much. See, look at that. Now YouTube's in the lead. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, VBR, for the like out there on YouTube. Thank you for all the likes, folks. I appreciate it. I really do. Church! See, it works. Remember, folks, if you have a personalized command, it only works on the main iRacing screen. You know, the way things happen, right? Big Art, Strickland, Brandon Banks, John Hammond. All these drivers try to make it on the fuel. Jason Day, 7 laps to go in 5th. Eric Schaefer, 12.5 back. You know, he came out on 14, so he's got 3 laps more fuel than everybody. Larry's everywhere. I like it, brother. I like it. Thank you, sir. I like seeing you folks watch on all the platforms. You know, the more you do, the better. The more we do, the better. Better we can be. Gary Culver coming to pit road. Zane Bailey, last driver on the lead lap, just ahead is Anthony Cronover. Colby Hartung, a second ahead from there. The Banks, good solid for 3rd, 15.5 back. Hammond just ran a 1:17.54. Everybody going to work. Hold on to your butt. Oh, Bollinger, thank you. I didn't see the second part of that. 75 to pit road. Much rather be running lap times, right? Fuel. And says, let's go. Eric Schaefer is good. John Hammond coming off pit road. Let's see if he can run down some time here. 5 laps to go. Newbrow just behind him. Whoop, somebody did something.
Budgie Bird 5 sent 500 bits.
500 biddies from the Budgie Bird. Yeah. Thank you, Budgie. You know, we're probably going to have to unmodify stream elements because since I've gotten all this stuff personalized, it's going to be cool. Brandon Banks to pit road here. Jason Day to the inside of the 3. Eric Schaefer 10.5 back. 5 laps to go to before this time by. As Big Art will work it. John Hammond coming back around. Trying to outpace. Got enough fuel to make it. John Hammond, 109. Big Art just behind. Crownover just ahead. Colby Hartung ahead of Crownover. Why, thank you, Budgie. You're a legend. Absolutely a legend. All the biddies. Had a good truck, open for a good feed. You did great, man. You were great all race long. Just after the pace kind of slowed down for everybody, it seemed like that's when I'm seeing most of the mistakes being made. Does that work? There you go, Budgie. Woohoo! Budgie Baird was born 5 years, 5 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days ago. How about this battle here? That's your account age. Isn't that cool? I like it. I created a stream marker, too. Hey, Larry, giving out a gifted sub. Thank you, sir. Gave a sub to Jump Boost Racing. Welcome aboard, Jump Boost Racing. You got a gifted sub. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Incoming hype train. You got 2 minutes, folks. Oh, that's what Budgie likes to see. She likes to see those hype trains. She's all about it. Stryker coming to pit road. Brandon Banks giving a lap 40. Eric Schaefer in 14. Zukic coming around. Finds himself in 5th. Thank you for the gifted sub, Larry. I appreciate you, sir. Much love to you, my friend. Thank you. Bigard, 42-second lead. Michael Strickland coming around. We'll see Brandon Banks not far off, but far enough that he can just relax. Yeah. Oh, there it is. 500 biddies. There's that hype train.
Bunchy Bird 5 cent 500
Oh,
bits.
baby. There it is. DVR Racing Network giving us 5 gifted subs. Welcome in, Link's Shadow. I appreciate you. 27 Tattoo getting 1. Tactical Fajita getting 1. Apis Fly getting 1 as well. And Lord Fiona getting 1 as well. Much love to you. Thank you for the gifted subs. John Hammond to Justin Zukic. About a second and a half. There it is. Thank you, VR Racing Network, for the gifted subs. I appreciate you. 5 gifted sub. Welcome in. Level 3 hype train, just like that. Baji likes the hype trains. Two to go. He'll come around. Big Art. White flag waves. Final lap. There we go. Solid race so far. Stryker comfortable where he needs to be at. Came on 42. Took the chance. Brandon Banks trying to finish inside the top 3. Thank you for the shout out to the VBR. Nathan Big Art coming around turn 5 and into the high-speed section. 2 more turns, and he'll get his first win of the round of 12. Barring he doesn't run out of fuel or wreck or anything bad happens. Because anything can happen. But he's got 40-plus seconds to be able to do something with it. You know what I mean? He does it, and he's going to do it. He'll won. Going to get that victory. Michael Strickland. Other side of the back straightaway. Big Heart gets the win. Get a little bit of things happen ahead of him. Everybody holding on. What a good race this was. Good race for all the drivers. Why, thank you, Hype Train. Big Art's going to burn it down. Michael Strickland will come around. He'll finish this race P2. Brandon Banks coming around the final corner is going to finish in P3. So the top 3 9 after coming to pit road. Eric Schaefer will finish in 4th, rebounding from that restart. He's going to be just fine. John Hammond comfortable with the 99 of Zukic. Zook trying to throttle up. Is going to be free. Drag race for 5th. And Hammond's got it. What a race at the end there for Zook. Justin Zukic will come home 6th. Ryder Banks will be able to celebrate. Be just fine. Big Art gets the win here tonight. What a good race. What a good race. Thank you very much, everybody, for conducting a hype train. Thank you very much. Man, oh man. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. I thank you very much. Made it a good night. That's for darn sure. And so did this race. These drivers did a phenomenal job tonight. Nothing worse than, or nothing better than seeing some of the best racing out there. You know what I mean? Sherry, thank you very much, dear. I appreciate you. I got to come up and see you guys. Here pretty soon. I think Jess and I need to just get across this country and go meet everybody. Yeah, Nate gets the win here as Stryker's going to come on P2. Brandon Banks in P3. Eric Schaefer, John Hammond, your top 5. Zook, Hartung, Crownover, Bailey, Rincon, your top 10. Jason Day, Roberge, DJ Krober, Jeremiah Berkey, and Michael Newbrow will finish it all the way through 15th. Brad Dove, Mark Correction, Greg Whitehead through 18th. Down the rest of your race results here. Yep. Jeff K., Alex Thompson, Jerry Culver, Anthony Shook. Hey, we got a chest. Michael Bosworth, Ed Perry, Coulter Jr. through 25th, Robert Church, Fred Chase, Hayden Malcolm through 28th. Last driver out there, Donnie. Dang it, Donnie. Donnie had a good truck going forward. Let's open up our chest and see what the emote is. Thank you for the level 3 hype train. Hype chests. How cool is that? There you go. We unlocked an emote. Look at that emote. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute. All caught up. Okay, good deal. Racing seat. I know it starts soon. I'm excited. Good run, Jorge Rincon. Well, yeah, you did that. Oh, sorry to get in a hammer. That's okay. You guys were able to rebound a little bit there, right? Things happen. You still had a top 10 night. Yeah, all the good things. A gift for you, choo-choo. Let's talk to your race winner. Old Nate coming home back-to-back nights, but a road course win for you here, sir. This was a good night. Not only a good night, but a fuel strategy race that you never thought you were going to see. Walk me through it, man.
Yeah, definitely a good night for sure. All in all. Definitely had the pace to be confident to run up in the top 5 tonight. Was confident in a podium as long as you could get through it clean, basically. And you never know what's going to happen here, especially on the start and on the restart after the stage. It always gets crazy. Turn 1's very difficult, especially when it's a whole field piling in there. So went extra cautious on the original start. Spun the tires a bit trying to start in first gear, and realized that mistake for after the stage. But yeah, got through turn one clean. Was able to just run my race, stay clean. Clean air was big. I think that helps. You know, you can see all your braking markers, all your turn in points. It just makes it much better when you're out front instead of following somebody. So I was able to pull away a little bit. Then the stage come around, knew I wanted 4 tires and a full tank. And then from there, I was actually planning on a pit stop, but yeah, did good. Same thing, easy on the restart. Jeremiah actually stayed out, so he controlled the restart. So I started in second, kept it from spinning. Just wanted to get down into turn one and out of there clean, and try to battle the rest of the lap. But yeah, I was able to get through there, take the lead, and the fuel strategy started coming into play after I got the lead there. Realized, you know, it was going to be pretty difficult to do. It was a lot of fuel to save,
Oh.
but figured I'd give it a shot for a while. Ran for like 4 or 5 laps, aggressively fuel saving, and wasn't too far bad on pace. You know, I was probably losing like a second a lap compared to what I probably could if I pushed, but then you're killing the tires also. So was able to fuel save and just maintain the same lap times and bring it home, man. I think, like I said, it was definitely you had to save aggressively. So I doubt many people tried that strategy, but it worked out for me tonight. Great race, great night. Looking forward to the next one.
There's a lot of people saving. The pace was off by a second and a half to 2 seconds. You know, you were running about a second and a half off of what I think your normal pace would have been about that time. You know, you're running 115, so you know I could see you running 113.5s if you were trying to push, right, or managing a 113.5. But there were drivers out there running 116s, 117s, and you talk about aggressively fuel saving. It was coming into play. And then some people were like, I just can't do it, and they were able to get come to pit road. And I think that was the strategy I saw was some drivers. It's kind of one of those things that if you probably could, if you're going to fuel save as much as you were going to, there was a lot of ground that probably could have been made up over the course of those first not the 10 laps, but the most drivers came in somewhere around the 38, 39, 40 mark. So, there's I don't know. It's a little weird to see fuel saving as much as this. It's like watching the super speedways with actual NASCAR. It's like, why are they going so slow?
Yeah, absolutely. But it makes it interesting. I enjoyed the race in that sense because, like I said, you really had to give up a lot in order to do that fuel saving. You know, so it took a lot of patience, a lot of discipline to stick with that strategy, and you don't know if it's going to work because, like you said, if somebody's pushing and you're fuel saving, they could almost pit and run much better lap times. Yeah, they're losing in that pit road, but they're just running so much better lap times. And if it end up not working out, you don't save enough, you run out on that last lap. You just never know. So it was interesting. It was fun.
I liked it. It was still a good race. I still liked it. And we had 29 drivers on a road course. That's a pretty good Watkins Glen because there's the typical feed that either Watkins Glen fills up or Watkins Glen kind of goes to the halfway mark, and this one filled up. And I like seeing a road course race with as many trucks on it as we did tonight.
Yeah, it was awesome. Watkins Glen's definitely popular. I know even still though, like you said, these guys are old guys. There was a lot of complaining tonight in the Discord. Yeah, they're not big fans of the road course racing. Obviously, I am, so I'm not one to complain. I really enjoy these, but it was great to see everyone support, stick with it. A lot of people, you hear the grumblings. It's easy to get in here, do a few laps, and just get frustrated and quit. But Colby, Ed, Crown Over all had issues in the race, but they stuck it out, went through the whole thing. Especially Ed, he had a very, very rough time tonight, but he stuck with it. So it's nice to see them grind through it, keep with it, and just try to have fun. Man, like even if you're having a bad night, you can learn something, you can try some things. You're not racing for a top 10, so you're still getting practice laps in at a track that you're gonna have to run in the future. So just want to
Yeah.
thank everyone for coming out.
Yeah, I think it's a good it's not a disadvantage. It's a big advantage, right? To get out here to run, because not only is it a track that leagues see all the time. Watkins Glen is very common, but you're going to see it in the NASCAR side of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be good. Nate,
I just hope
oh,
we
go ahead.
can get the new updated
Yeah.
entry to the bus stop, because this one you really got to jump that car right up through there, and it'd be nice if they cut that curbing out on iRacing.
I agree, and if you notice how close the fence is to the curbing too on this version, you know, the fence in at Watkins Glen right now is about another foot and a half away from that. That extra 12 to 18 inches would make a lot of difference when it comes to trucks not net coating that wall.
Yeah, and side by side racing.
Yep.
You know, being more confident to go in there side by side rather than having to give it up.
And be single file. Hey, it's a choke point. That's what it is right now. Well, I'm going to say that if they're going to put in the Circuit of the Americas this year, Watkins Glen is probably going to get an update soon.
Looking forward to it.
I am too. All right, brother. It is your time. Give your big old shout outs, man.
Yeah, huge shout out to sponsor of this truck series, man. Speedy Trophies on board with the trucks. Really appreciate them. Everything they do for Chop Shop. Shout out for Chop Shop themselves, all them admins out there doing all the work for us. All the drivers tonight, like we talked about, you know, everyone's showing up, supporting Chop Shop, supporting this league, this series. Just appreciate every one of you coming out and running this road course. I know it ain't easy, and a lot of y'all didn't have fun doing it, but you showed, you know, heart and soul into the league and support. So just appreciate every one of you. Shout out to you, Jason, Signature Esports. Michael Strickland coming home P2, and Brandon Banks running P3. Great run by them. I know a lot of guys had a tough race, so just shout out to everyone and all their heartaches out there, all the fans out there watching, supporting us, and what we do, having fun, and them getting to be a part of it and support us also. So thanks to all you, and number one fan out there, always watching. Love you, Mom.
All right, brother. We will see you sometime this week.
Yeah, see you then.
Yeah. Oh, Anthony says always a pleasure, Nate. There you go.
Awesome.
All right, brother. That is Nate coming home. P1, P2 is this guy. He hold on, I gotta play it. Like, now it's gotta be a thing. Here it is. Michael Strickland. Brada. Hey, you that thing is loud. I on my stream deck, it's loud. Anyway, good race, man. Congratulations on a P2. Tried the fuel saving strategy.
As best as I could. I mean, it was hard enough just staying on the track, let alone trying to save fuel and not wreck and look at the telemetry or people in front of you, behind you. So I figured I gave up on that strategy pretty early. I was giving it everything I had. It might have seemed like I was fuel saving because I was so slow, but I did it maybe for a couple laps, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna make it or I'm not gonna make it. It is what it is. So I really didn't mess with the fuel issue.
I didn't take a look, and I wish I could get the pit cycle tire changes through SDK. Did you take tires on that stage break?
Yeah, it was definitely something I considered, but I figured most of the field was going to take tires, especially at the stage break. So, I personally took a set of tires. I'm not sure who didn't. I think I lost one or two spots, but it could have been, in entry and exit of pit road, the speed slowed me down some. So, to answer your question, I took tires. I needed them because I was all over the place.
Well, this track temperature was blistering. The wind was everywhere. But when and something that I noticed was, the slower everybody ran, the harder you talk about trying to keep it on the track. I think that's just a detriment to how much momentum you need to hit your marks in each corner. It's tough just having to to adjust that to slow yourself down.
Yeah, and try to save tires and save fuel and not slide into anybody and don't hit any of the bumpers there to shoot you up the track. So for the most part, slow and easy was the way to go. There was a lot of collisions, especially on the restarts when we got bunched up. But once we got out in that clean air and rode around, it's pretty much what we were trying to do is save that right rear. I personally was trying to save the right rear, staying off the throttle as best as I could, because the truck, it almost felt like it had no weight in the back, and it was slipping and sliding going up the hill, and it was snap loose for me on braking. So all in all, what I wanted to do is just survive, get hopefully a top 10. This is kind of lucky for me, to be honest with you. A lot of the good guys ended up wrecking themselves out on those restarts, and I was just a beneficiary. Found a hole through and kind of cruised by. I saw Nate out there messing with me. Dude, the dude's so good that he literally decided on the slower of the two strategies and still won the race. So I was watching it in real time as his mind was shifting to the fuel strategy. I said, he's running 2-3 seconds slower than he normally does. He's either going to save fuel, realize he's going to keep it, or he's going to go. Either way, he's going to win. And he chose the slower of the two. That's how crazy good this guy is on these road courses.
Yeah.
That he literally chose the slower of the two and still beat us.
And
Crazy.
And lapped all the way to 6th or 7th.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's
fast when he's slow. And
he was just messing with us. He was so bored that he decided to do another strategy. That's what it was. He's like, you know what? Striker's back there. I know he ain't gonna beat me, so let's just try to go for fuel. Yeah, I think he was the only one that made it.
Emotional damage.
Yep, emotional.
Did everybody else have to pit?
Not everybody. Schaefer came out on 14 because he had that lap.
He took a splash later though. After the stage.
Yeah, well, he had to come get a fast repair, so he took a little bit of a splash. Zook did not. He made it. Krober made it. Greg Whitehead made it.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a popular strategy. I didn't know who was going to make it. The problem with the normal drivers, such as myself, if I was to try that strategy, I lose 30, 40, 50 seconds on somebody that's holding pace, such as Nate. So it doesn't make a difference.
Right.
You might as well just go for it, really, when it comes to these type of scenarios with him. You got to apply the pressure, hope he makes a mistake. That's the only way you're going to beat this dude on a road course. And today, he really, dude, it was crazy watching in real time how good this guy is, that he can play with us in a good way.
He's you guys are still a ton better than I am, so I could run a 114 here.
There's levels to this dude.
It's just
he's on another level,
and it's just it's insane. It's crazy, and
all in all, everybody did great though. It was actually quite fun. The only reason I bring this up, it's those thoughts that you have mid race that you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And I figured I'd vocalize it, but all in all, everybody did a great job. All these guys, it wasn't easy. This track was crazy loose today. The truck was a dump truck. It felt like it wouldn't turn for me. It wouldn't brake. It wouldn't turn. You were spinning the tires on acceleration. It was a tough truck to drive. So kudos to everybody that was out here battling. I think, I saw Schaefer get back up to 4th. John, top 7, I think. Day, all of these guys, they all did good. Zook's 6th, right? Congrats to him. Solid run. But congrats to Nate, Banks, and myself for the top 3 podium. I'll take it, dude. Especially when there's a guy out there playing with me.
Yeah, John got a top 5. That's pretty awesome for him. This was the racing. It was intense in the first 10 laps, and then it was just about who was going to finish where. And it was pretty cool to see. So, Striker, congratulations, man! Ton of fun to watch what you guys are doing, and you guys are going to take a week off. We got a charity race next week, so we're gonna be doing that while you guys have a week off vacation, and then you got to make the cutoff, man. Got to make that cutoff. Cannot have a bad race after that.
Yeah, today was an important race. We threw this in the middle of the mix to kind of throw a curveball, but in actuality, we're probably helping him out more than hurting him. But he's Jimmy Johnson, us, dude. We got to think of different rules to stop this guy. But
He gets an EOL if
all
he
in all,
wins. He's the only one.
yeah, all in all, this was an important race for the playoffs. Obviously, I'm towards the lower part of the half of the standings just because I don't have enough bonus points. Some of these other guys crushed it in the stages and such. But super important. I was hoping to just walk out here with some stage points and a top 15. I was gifted a second, to be honest with you. I didn't have the truck to be out there. I probably was a top 10 truck at best. All the good guys just wrecked, and I just was a beneficiary of that. But next week we go to Auto Club, or after the bye week, I believe, and then we'll see where the cards lay at that point. Hopefully, we make it the cut and shoot for the stars.
Yeah, 2-race championship around Homestead and Charlotte. That's I like the format, and I have to have my abacus out whenever we have that final race.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll be a close, tight, multiple trucks in the battle in that last race, which will make it exciting. But we'll see once if we get there. Congrats to everybody that finished this race. I'll let you. Ben Banks is out there waiting for you, so I'll make sure you get him in here. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out there that's watching us. Appreciate you guys. I know these road courses aren't the funnest sometimes, but I hope we put on a good show. Thank you, Signature Esports, for broadcasting and everything that you do behind the scenes. This man is a legend in his own kind. We appreciate everybody out there. Robert Van Ness, I know he's out there always giving me kudos. My friends and families out there as well. We love all of you. We appreciate that. We'll see you next week. Thanks to all the admins that help us get this going. A lot of stuff that we do on the back end that a lot of people don't realize. But all in all, it's just to have fun and kind of live this virtual sim racer stuff life. So thanks again. We'll catch you at Auto Club.
I'm sending you your newest sound, by the way, so you can laugh just a little.
I love that movie, by the way. The Hateful Eight.
I absolutely love it. Those I'm going to play it on stream one more time for everybody. Here, where's my dang button? There it is. That is Bob the Mexican from the Hateful Eight. Okay, he is. It's a great movie. If you've not seen it, go see it. I'm a huge Western guy. That's my favorite. Other than sci-fi stuff, Westerns are like top tier for me. Striker, much love, man. We'll see you the rest of the week, brother. Go enjoy yourself.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Always.
Everybody enjoy your evening.
You too. Michael Strickland comes home P2 tonight. He'll jump down where he needs to be. Brandon Banks is going to be P3 tonight. Not after little fuel saving a little bit, but you came to pit road in lap 40. You said, I'm done with that. Let's go.
Yeah, we had no intentions of trying to save. I've tried that strategy plenty of times, and I don't know, just too many things happen when you get back and you're trying to save, and you got everybody saving behind you or either trying to pass you, and then it just wasn't worth it. So we said the heck with it. We just went and said we're going to take a splash and go, and if it works out, it works out. I mean, we were gifted a lot of spots tonight. I hate this crap, man. I'm telling you, I hate road courses. We were maybe a 6th or 7th fastest car, maybe. I mean, that was about it. Like Strickland said, the faster guys wrecked, except for Nathan. I didn't even realize he was in the race. He was so far ahead of us. So, I mean, it was a lot of fun though. I mean, like I said, the truck, it didn't drive good. It was hot. It was slick. But I mean, everybody raced pretty decent. I mean, even the lap cars were getting out of the way. Appreciate them for doing what they were doing, man, just to try to keep it clean. And no crazy things happened with the leaders up there, so appreciate them. But hey, man, anytime I can finish even in the top 5 at a road course, it's a win for me. So I'm good. I'll take that and take my week off, and we'll head to Auto Club.
It is a different feeling. And I was watching everybody throughout the race. I was like, man, the pace is just off. I know that tires are falling off. And then, seeing the drivers that did come to pit road, when they did, there was, there's a ton here that did try to stay out and the pace held on. Stryker said this thing turned like a dump truck. Was there just a splitter issue, or Like it didn't.
I don't know. It just wouldn't turn. It just wouldn't turn. You had to let off so early to get the car woed up because you just all it wanted to slide or wheel hop or
Mhm.
whatever. And then, like I said, even if you did that, you still couldn't get it to turn in the corner. I don't know what the heck Nathan's doing to make this thing turn. He was driving half speed and driving away from us. So I got a couple buddies, Lawson and them, that are really good at these things, and they've tried to teach me some cool things. I guess that's the only reason I'm even up as around where I'm at. But man, I don't know how they get around these things so fast. My goal in road courses is to keep it on the track and just let it fall where it falls. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
all I can do. I'm better at. I think we got a better last couple of races here, so where we can actually be somewhat competitive on the speed instead of luck. So we'll take this one and we'll chalk it up as a win for us, and we'll go on to. Hopefully we can finish decent here. We didn't give any stage point playoff points or whatever for the thing here, so we're kind of in the middle pack, I guess, of the points. So just trying to finish here so we could go into Auto Club and have a little bit of a buffer so we could go in there and race and just hope it works out. Like I said, I think we're gonna be okay if we can get to the last two races. I think we're pretty decent at both, so maybe give him a chance here and maybe we have something for Nate. I don't know. He's tough, man. He's good everywhere. So it's good though. It's good to have competition and have people in here that good. Gives you something to work for.
I think that's one of the best things about this is that you have skill sets throughout the field, people racing each other, and people know who they can race against and feel confident, right? then,
Yeah.
and then some people go, "I ain't touching that. Go, just go."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everybody raced really good tonight. I mean,
Yeah.
I could give props to the whole league. I mean, there's probably a couple things that happened throughout the race. I mean, it always happens. Nobody's really trying to do anything to screw anybody up. It's just, it's hard to get out of the way sometimes. You go up through the S's and all of a sudden, you're got somebody coming up behind you that's 5 mile an hour through there faster than you, and you're like, oh God, I'm trying to get out of the way. It's just, it's tough. So they did everything they could do to not slow us down when we were coming up through places like that, and appreciate them. But yeah, it's fun. These guys are fun to run around. I mean, we come in here just to have a good time anyway. It's nothing serious. We come in here and it's really cool to come in here and race with everybody and get to talk to everybody and do everything we do every week. So appreciate them.
Oh, it's they enjoy having you. They like racing you. That's my consensus I get from conversations with everybody, of course. But Brandon, always a pleasure, man. P3 finished tonight. You guys going to take a week off and come back at Auto Club, and then you're going to throw it down.
Yeah, we're gonna try. We said shout out today for winning. Again, we said thanks to DVR. You for putting on the broadcast, Speedy trophies, and Strickland and Hammond and everybody that does everything behind the scenes. Man, they do a great job. They keep all these leagues. They got so many different leagues they run. If you want a good league to join, definitely come in here and join with these guys. They got something running just about every week. So, come in here and just race with us, have a good time, and yeah, we'll go on, take our break off, and we'll go into Auto Club and see if we can raise some hell there. I think we'll be okay.
Hey, they got the Cup Series this Friday. I think they're at a really good course this Friday.
Oh yeah. It's, one last Friday at Charlotte. Then won't get some momentum on my side, so we'll see. That Cup car is a lot of fun. Man. I've been trying to learn how to drive it and been trying to get some practice in with it. So I appreciate them letting me come in and do that and race with them on Fridays and it's been a ball.
Yeah, it's Darlington. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Oh, I like that one. That's one of my favorites. A home track. So, all right.
All right, brother. We'll chat at you later. Congratulations once again. Tell Schaefer, awesome job rebounding from what he had to go through as well.
Yeah, he had a lot of adversity to go through. He had to get a fast repair and try to climb back through the field. He's pretty good, man. He's I don't know. He puts himself in some situations sometimes, but he's fast, man. He's always fun to run around as well. So I'll let him know.
And that wasn't his fault. That was far.
No, it wasn't. No, not at least tonight.
Definitely not tonight. He was the innocent bystander of somebody getting free on the bottom and coming across somebody else's nose, and it's good stuff. But all right, brother.
Hey,
It's gonna be a great end of this season.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, these guys are really good. So hopefully we can put on a good show for you guys, and I appreciate everybody for watching.
It is great, Brandon. Much love, brother. We'll see you Saturday or Friday.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Brandon Banks coming home. He's bouncing out of there. He comes home P3 tonight. Biggest mover of the race is Zook. I'm looking. Justin Zokic. The Zook man, 8 spots as fuel mileage works. Nathan Bigart wins, starts on pole, finishes there. Anthony says the GT3 series helps him out on the Monday series has helped your road racing so much. That's what I mean. You gotta if you can learn road racing, it helps your corners everywhere. Larry says, awesome race, fellas. It's probably more fun to watch this than NASCAR on Sundays. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, because that's a compliment to the league, which is awesome. Always a pleasure from Nate. Nancy says, it's a little cha-cha. That's awesome. He was fast. Yes, he was. He was fast. Wonderful run, Striker. Your internet was sputtering all day. Glad he had a good run. Absolutely. You have the same seat as him. It's awesome. Sherry says, come for a race at Knoxville. Would love to have you. I would love to do that and be in a spot where we can watch the best racing or get out there with a microphone and call a race. Right. I would love to. And then Alex says, you need signature and my missus to come watch you race at your hometown at Dakota Speedway. Absolutely. We want to see folks, right? We want to get out there and meet everybody, and it's our goal to do that before I ever decide to call this quits. I would like to meet our community and have people do what they got to do. I want folks to have some fun and enjoy themselves and be around us and meet us and know that we're just normal human beings. We're average. I would consider myself an average person. You know what I mean? So, but I have a special inkling to gaming, to the esports way of life, to iRacing. I love iRacing. I think it is the coolest thing that we could do outside of playing some of my favorite games. So, if I weren't calling races, folks, I'd be gaming. That's what we're going to be doing. Speaking of which, I do need to. I'm going to be hurrying to record some gameplay for. I forgot I had a review that's due tomorrow, so we're going to get that done. So if you see a video up on YouTube tomorrow, it is going to be a short and sweet gameplay review of a game that was gifted to me. It's one of the I like simulator games, like life simulators. So. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you give us a follow on Twitch and follow us on Facebook as well. Make sure you watch the streams, hit the notification bell, and let you know when we go live on all the platforms. Outside of that, folks, they'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow night, Sim 500. We're going to Talladega. It's going to be good. Super Speedway Racing. See you in the next one. Peace out. Much love, Budgie. But Dove had a blast at his home track. That's awesome. It's a good track. Doesn't play when I'm leaving. Much love, Dove. Thank you, sir. Be good, brother.